Hey, what's up guys, we've got more of the Amazing Spider-Man 2 concept artwork by Emmanuel Shu. Now, if you think that's Vulture, well, I thought that's Vulture as well, but that's not really Vulture, it's actually a concept artwork for Green Goblin and his glider, and whatever holds him there, a platform, looks kinda interesting, and the wings especially interesting, definitely looks like Vulture. That's how the Green Goblin could have looked like in the Amazing Spider-Man 2, that's quite menacing there. Even though Goblin and wings doesn't really play along, he's not supposed to have wings, but he still looks pretty interesting here. And of course we've got some concept artwork of the Oscorp building, some pretty cool stuff here. Now we speculate that Rhino will probably get a new costume once he joins the Sinister Six later on after his defeat in the Amazing Spider-Man 3. What about Green Goblin? Some people actually speculate that Goblin will have a completely different design, and we do know that Goblin will most likely be featured in the Amazing Spider-Man 3. Harry is back, but I'm pretty sure that we won't see the same glider and the same armor that we've seen in the Amazing Spider-Man 2. Now, well, this particular picture looks like the chambers that we've seen in the actual film. Certainly the elevator is in the middle, well, basically all the rooms around the elevator, it says Bay 1, Bay 2, Bay 3, Bay 4, Bay 5. We actually see something that resembles wings, probably Vulture's wings, and probably it's Doc Ock's arms on the right. Well, too bad we don't see Norman Osborn's head there, since it was supposed to be in one of the chambers. Among the fantastic Green Goblin and Oscorp concept artwork, we've also got some interesting concept of Electro and Spidey from Jared Merrentz. Now, Electro looks interesting, and Electro looks pretty much what we've actually seen in the film. So probably this is the design, the concept artwork that was eventually chosen for Electro. The Electro looks exhausted. And of course Spidey himself. Man, I really like this suit in the Amazing Spider-Man 2. Since day one, it's probably my favorite Spidey suit overall, and I like the logo, and I'm a little bit worried that this suit, that some changes in the Amazing Spider-Man 3 might actually make this suit look worse, or completely different, or something else. That I really hope they will stick with this suit in the Amazing Spider-Man 2 with just some slight changes like the eye shapes. Of course, the web shooters, the alternate design of the web shooters, interesting stuff here, especially this part on the glow. And here are the web cartridges, basically how you put them in. And finally, of course, more concept artwork of Rhino. We've seen a lot previously, and this one resembles the actual costume from the film the most, probably Alexei right there. And very interesting take on the horn. It's not actually horn, but they still made it look like the horn. This version is kinda interesting, but if you compare it to the film's version, of course, the film's version is a lot better, and who knows what will happen in the future. Maybe they will go with the cross-species Rhino after all, by the time he'll join the Sinister Six. Anyway, you can check out all this concept artwork in the description box, and tell me, do you think they will go with a different design for Harry Osborn, Green Goblin, like the hair, overall everything will be different, or pretty much the same stuff there with a different armor? Let me know what you guys think down below, and I'm off for now.